Hey, this is Ethan Dean, and I'm here with,
Sergeant Leach.
and we're gonna have a little discussion. And I'm just gonna set this here so that we can pick up the recording. I don't need the picture, I just need the audio.
Gotcha.
Actually, I have 2 copies of this, so, I can probably go along with you. So, these pictures here, they came from an independent dentist in Traverse City.
Is this you?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's not me.
Oh.
So, the subject
Uh-huh.
brushed his teeth
Uh-huh.
and swished with a plaque dye, and the dentist did an evaluation.
Okay.
Okay? 30 days later,
Yep.
he used it once a day,
Yep.
and this was the result.
Did it eat through the caps?
No, it removes the plaque.
Oh, okay.
He went back to the dentist,
Yep.
swished with plaque dye.
Yep.
Look at all the plaque that's gone. Okay?
Okay.
Now, plaque is harmful to humans. It causes tooth decay.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, in addition to that, we rejuvenate lost gum tissue.
Okay.
Now, I held those pictures in my hand for, I don't know, a matter of weeks.
Yeah.
Less than a month,
Okay.
and you guys showed up with TNT and raided me down here at Leedsville,
When was this?
2015.
Well, that's way before I wasn't even working here yet.
Okay, so,
Oh, sorry.
it's right here. The United States National Library of Medicine position was,
Oh, I got the same thing. Okay.
yes, humans cannot rejuvenate lost gum tissue. It was
Okay.
written in the National Library of Medicine.
Okay.
So, how much research do you think went into that for them to put that in print?
I'm assuming a lot.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so, now, 2015.
Yep.
Dean rejuvenates gum tissue,
Lost gum tissue.
lost gum tissue, right? December, pictures. December, raids. Now, the prosecutor had given me permission to operate that shop.
Okay.
Said, as long as it's marijuana, nothing but marijuana, it'll be okay. If there's
Okay.
anything else, I'm gonna have to investigate. I ran the tightest shop in Kalkaska, I guarantee it, because I farmed for Wheeler
Okay.
down there.
Uh-huh.
And I can't say I know much about the other guy, but I heard plenty, and I guarantee you, I ran a tight shop.
Wasn't there like 8 or so shops involved with
there
that
was
one?
3.
Oh, there's 3.
There was 3.
Wasn't there the place?
I was in Leedsville, then there was a guy down here
Is that the
by
one?
the Chinese place.
What about the
And
guy?
in the back alley, that was Wheeler.
What about the one out by like the Crawford County line? The one over
Oh,
by
I don't know.
Shellhaven or something?
That, to me, that's out.
Okay.
All right, so, anyways,
Yep. Okay. That's what the first dot.
I think the Attorney General,
Uh-huh.
I think the Attorney General gave the order. Here, this is something else I'm gonna leave with you. So, this is patent examiner. He's writing my patent attorney.
Uh-huh.
He wants to cancel all my claims.
Okay.
And he's suggesting a claim that is a poison. Now, at the time, I didn't know that. This is September
12th of
2018.
Okay.
Right? I can give my information to patent attorney, and then when he writes it, that's a whole nother language. So
Okay.
understanding patent language.
Mhm.
But if you read down here, frankly, this procedure is quite irregular and very unusual.
Okay.
Further, since we have no idea what he thinks the closest prior art might be, my strong suggestion would be tell him thanks, but no thanks.
Okay.
Now, so this is patent office examiner. His duty is not to say, hey, friend, you're not gonna get your patent.
Yeah.
But I got an idea for you here. This is a poison. Right? All right. So I have indictments against Michael Miller, and I have an indictment against the head of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. They have defaulted.
Okay.
Okay? So this history, so the prosecutor said there will be no charges.
Okay.
Okay?
So they dropped the charges?
No, there were no charges.
Oh, okay.
Just raids.
Okay.
And confiscation.
Okay.
Okay? And so I told the attorney that I was dealing with at the time that I just wanted to get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I think that's a good idea. You're not on the run.
Yeah.
So I went to Washington State, and they were the only state in the country offering a marijuana research license.
Okay.
I submitted my material to the licensing authority.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with the city council, the Pacific Coast Economic Development, and legislature. And so now we're near the end of February, maybe March. I just have a time frame there.
Mm-hmm.
I got it nailed down within weeks, but not days.
Okay.
And I have a conversation. Mr. Isles calls me.
Scott Isles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just had a conversation with the prosecutor.
Yep.
There's going to be no charges, Ethan. If you want to come back to Michigan, it's safe for you.
Yeah.
Within a matter of, I think, less than 2 weeks, the licensing authority revokes the
Marijuana. Yeah, the license option.
Yeah, they revoke it.
The West Virginia state did?
Washington State.
Well, Washington, sorry.
Yeah. So, I'd already found a biochemical patent attorney.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was nothing to keep me in Washington. So I came back to Michigan.
Yep, that's what it says right here, mid-March, 2016.
Mid-March, right?
Yep, that's what it says.
And so,
And then May, you go to jail.
yeah, I
December
get
15th.
arrested. And that same month, the National Institute of Health funds $1.8 billion
Uh-huh.
to revolutionize the root canal, which was a false heading.
Uh-huh.
It was a disguised title, because in the spring of 2019, and I believe it's the very first paragraph, fails to regenerate gum tissue.
Okay.
All right? So you're with me so far?
Yep.
It's impossible. Science cannot do it, right?
Yep.
I do it. Within a matter of weeks of having it in my hand, here comes the authorities to destroy me.
Mm-hmm.
Now the prosecutor, he keeps changing his mind, back and forth. So anyways, you've got the history. We don't have to belabor on that. That is your copy to keep.
Okay.
Did,
Yeah, I don't got a copy of that
all
one.
right, so that's a copy.
Against the Michael Miller guy.
Okay, correct. So that's the proof. That's
Yep.
the evidence,
Yep.
right? Now, I wrote my attorney.
Yep.
Something stinks. Right now,
Back up.
read what he wrote.
Okay, well, let me finish reading what you wrote.
All right.
And do you have proof of that blog?
Proof of what?
The blog? This is the day I published my blog.
Yeah. You can read it yourself.
Well, I just want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row here.
Yeah. You can also see the gum tissue rejuvenation on the website.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now, Ethan, we can keep on file. You said, however, I'm not going to take time to read through the digest and inform. Yes, you are probably correct that the examiner was corrupt and loose with one of the industry players. However, being a whistleblower and making such an into the public usually isn't a profitable endeavor, even though you're probably
That's his last mistake. The first mistake was not telling me his first mistake was not contacting the patent office head and say, we got a problem here,
Yeah.
right? So a spineless, treasonous, excuse me, I gotta calm down,
Yeah,
right?
you're good.
Treasonous, spineless rat.
Yeah.
Okay? So is the examiner.
Yeah.
All right? Okay. So we've got that. All right. Now, I have a lot to say, and I'm not just going to say it.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I am not just going to say it. I'm going to prove everything I have to say. Now, this is yours. All right. Now, the way government is, the people were here before government, right?
Yep.
The people established government, right? And they did it through constitutions, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, the Constitution is the highest law, correct? Yes. The Constitution is the highest law. So, what we have here is states' constitutions,
Okay.
which is the highest law. It's known as common law. And I have highlighted, do you mind if I turn the chair? So
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Now, Michigan's Bills of Rights, Declarations of Rights, are across the common land. They don't end at the border.
Yep.
Same with every other state. All men are, by nature, what?
Free.
And independent and have inalienable rights,
Yep.
among which are those of enjoying and defending life.
Liberty
Liberty. What is liberty?
would be your rights to life.
No. What is liberty? Define liberty.
Well, I don't
All
have it
right.
in front of
Okay,
me, so-
that's fine. You can.
Oh my.
Acquiring, possessing, and protecting, and pursuing, and obtaining safety
Yep.
and happiness.
Correct.
All right. Free government and the blessings of liberty can be preserved to any people only by firm adherence to justice, moderation, temperance, frugality, virtue, and by frequent reoccurrence to fundamental principles. Now, this is one that I really want you to hone in on, because we're gonna go real deep, okay? And by frequent reoccurrence to fundamental principles. Now this one, all men are born equal, free, independent, have certain inherent and indefeasible. That's like inalienable. That means like,
Yep.
you cannot revoke it, right? Among which are enjoying and defending life and liberty. You need to look up the definition of liberty so you understand it.
Well, yeah, if I had it on.
Our school systems have really dumbed us down, and we're going to get into it. And acquiring, possessing, and protecting property and reputation.
Yep.
Okay. So, I have been quite defamed in all of this, right? All power is inherent in the people. All power is inherent in the people. Inherent. You need to understand what inherent means. This is law. So everything I'm telling you, I'm not just telling you, I am proving it.
Yeah.
Okay? This is not theory. So bar attorneys like to work on case theory and so forth, and developing law, right? We all know that. And all free governments are founded on their authority. Whose authority? The people's authority. And instituted for their what?
Peace. Is that what it
Safe-
says? Peace, yeah.
Peace
Safety
and
and happiness. Yep.
And what's that say?
For an investment of these ends that have at all times.
Inalienable and
Yep.
indefeasible
Yep.
right to alter, reform, or abolish their government in such manner as they may think proper. Right? All right. Now, Maryland, that all persons invested with the legislature or executive powers of government are the trustees. Do you know what a trust indenture is? You guys are under a trust indenture. You have responsibility, you have duty, You have sworn an oath.
Yep.
You're an employee of the government,
Kalkaska County, yes.
right? Trustee of the public. That's an awesome responsibility, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And as such, accountable. Accountable for what?
The conduct.
Wherefore, whenever
The
the ends of government are perverted and the public liberty manifestly endangered, and all other means of redress are ineffectual, the people may and ought and of right ought to reform the old or establish a new government. The doctrine of non-resistance against arbitrary power and oppression is absurd, slavish, and destructive of the good and happiness of mankind. Right?
Yep.
All right, that's law. It shall be the duty of the General Assembly to enact such laws as will protect them in full enjoyment of the rights, privileges, and, what's that say?
Immunities.
Immunities. Yeah. So you have immunity to anything that goes against any of your rights. Right to courts.
Yep.
No person shall be deprived the right to prosecute
Yep.
or defend their either in person or by attorney that person's own case in any of the courts of the state. So that's any court in any state.
Yep.
Right? Who
You have that right.
who can prosecute their own case?
Well, you can have your attorney.
No. Either in person or
By an attorney.
by an attorney.
That just said
Either in person.
that. Yep.
I don't need an attorney. Or.
Yep.
Or means either or.
Yep.
So
So that you can either have your in person or have your attorney do it for you.
I can do it.
Yes.
I can prosecute my own case.
Yes.
Parole's going to tell you no. The bar is going to tell you no. You can't. I can't even discuss.
You can defend yourself as your own public.
No. This
attorney.
isn't defend. This is.
Well, it says defend right there. Yes,
What's that
right.
say?
Prosecute or defend.
What does that say?
Prosecute.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey Sarge,
Yeah.
you got a phone call here.
All right. 1 minute.
We're going to be a while because we haven't even got. Because I need you to understand that everything I'm telling you is fact, and I'm going to prove everything I say is fact. I'm not here with theory. I'm not here to rant and rave. I'm not here to get upset. I'm here to educate. And that one. I'll just go like this.
Section 10 or section 8.
No person shall be barred from prosecuting.
Or defending. Yeah, we just talked about that.
Okay, so but it's another constitution, right?